Hello everybody, this is Investor Shake back at it again with another video. Now today, I would like to speak about this stock called Virgin Galactic. Now this is a company that is part of the Virgin umbrella owned by Sir Richard Branson, who is a British billionaire. Now, obviously, as a billionaire, your money can do a lot of things if done in the right way. And he decided, you know what, I have a lot of money. Let's try to focus on space tourism. Let's have ordinary people have the opportunity to fly out of this planet and look at the Earth from up above. Now, if you ask me, that is a brilliant idea because as kids we've learned about space and noticed that only astronauts have had the privilege of flying out of space, getting to go on these rockets to leave space, for them to go to the ISS and to come back. So why does it have to be only astronauts going up? Why can't ordinary people go to space? And that's one of the problems that Virgin Galactic is here to resolve. They're here to provide space tourism. For $250,000, you can get yourself a seat to fly to space. And this is just the beginning. I think this company can go to $500 a share in the next 10 to 15 years because this is uncharted territory. Now, only scientists, engineers, and pilots have had the privilege of flying space because they are familiar with the aircraft and astrophysics and whatever, such that an ordinary layman cannot fathom. But this is their opportunity. If you have the money, you can go to space. And if you can't afford it yet, I would say buy this stock, because if you build a nice enough position, you may be able to have enough money to buy yourself a seat. Now, unfortunately, this is called Shake Investor, so we're going to have to take a more halal look into this stock. Now, I have this app here called Zoya, which is an app that determines whether a stock is halal or not, based on whether it meets Sharia law. Now, normally if a company has a lot of interest bearing debt, or their business involves stuff that is considered un-Islamic, then it will be labeled as a non-compliant stock according to Sharia law. Now, in the case for Virgin Galactic, it is unfortunately Sharia non-compliant. So if you are a person that is trying to have a halal portfolio, this will not be a stock to add, unfortunately. Now, the real reason for that is because of the fact that 38% of the revenue comes from stuff that is considered non-Islamic. If it involves gambling, adult entertainment, alcohol, and pork, it is considered non-Sharia compliant. Now, another issue is that they have high liquidity at around 79%, which exceeds 70%, which will determine whether or not it is considered halal. So there's a lot of factors that they take into place to determine whether this company is halal or not. And it says here the interest income, $2.3 million, is not compliant. Now, this is a very great app. They get all the 10Ks from all these stocks and they put all the information in a nice digestible format. So this is a great stock to own, and I highly recommend Zoya app if you are a Muslim investor who would love to have a halal portfolio. Now, going back to Virgin Galactic, this stock has had quite the run up in the past week. It was in the teens, as low as $15, and now it went up to almost to $25 a share. Now, we don't know where this stock is going to be next week or so, which I'm really excited about. But I don't know if they can reach these levels again at around $37. That would be insane if they are to do that. But as a halal investor, this is a stock that I would probably watch from the sidelines. But if you don't really care about having a halal stock or not, this might be an interesting stock to own. Theoretically, I am long on this stock because I believe in the potential of space tourism, and perhaps we may even have space hotels. It may sound ridiculous, but if we have the ISS that allows people to live overnight for multiple days over many months in an enclosed vestibule floating in space, why can't we have space hotels? Think about that. This is Investor Shake checking out once again.